I'm going to test to make sure that this is working as it should. Yep. Okay, so I'm going to have the Tennessee-Houston basketball game on while I'm doing this. But, folks, welcome back in to the Louisville Big East Dynasty. We are looking to rebound. It was a tough one last time out against Tyler. A lot of things that I really don't want to talk about a whole lot. Especially that first half, it was pretty ugly. Especially that second quarter, we kind of got frustrated there in the second quarter and kind of made a decision that made it not fun for everybody else, and all we can do is simply move on from that. We play a little bit better in the second half, some things to take away there, but Tyler ultimately a really good play caller, a really tough roster that he's got to face. He's in the top 10 for a reason, and it's not going to get, really any easier for us, per se. Any user game is going to be tougher than a CPU game, I feel, and this week we have BJ. He's at Boston College. It's our first time playing in this dynasty, in the confines of this dynasty, and we didn't play last year. BJ 2-3 so far this season. Let's go ahead and take a peek at his schedule here real quick. I know it says 1-3. We're going to refer to him as 2-3. We'll get into why that is here in just a moment. His season started off with Tyler. That you can't ask for a tougher start to the season, really. And he battled Tyler for a half there, and Tyler really turned it on in the second half. And BJ ultimately fell in that one. He got his win over Rutgers, over Cam there, and that one was an all-time classic, arguably the game of the dynasty so far. And then back-to-back tough losses to Notre Dame and East Carolina. I know BJ's still pretty frustrated about that. I've got him in my ear right now. You guys won't be able to hear him during the game, but I will. But he's really frustrated about that East Carolina loss. But East Carolina has jumped out to a 4-1 start, which is a pretty impressive start there. So it turns out that East Carolina might be one of the best G5 teams in this dynasty this year. And then there was a weird issue with this Tennessee game. Somehow he got set to autopilot. When we advanced the week, it went ahead and played the game for him, and it was a loss. And then he went in, but it still allowed him to go in and play it, and he won the game. And then when we advanced forward, it didn't give a win or loss. The league commissioner, Tyler, tried to make sure that it would be a win for. Now. Okay, I don't know what happened there, but that means I probably went out on my stream too.
I was just saying, it just kind of crashed out. I thought it was my end.
Did you catch it on the front end there?
You were talking and then it just went completely silent. I was like it didn't even, you weren't being picked up or anything.
Okay. But anyways, I presume there's going to be mic issues over the course of the evening, as there usually is. But what I was getting ready to get into, BJ, was the big story of the year for you was Dylan Lonergan coming back for another season. And he's going to be their starting quarterback. I really don't see a whole lot of, differences between Lonergan and Vizina. Vizina a little bit quicker. Really, it's the biggest thing there. But they're similar quarterbacks. Good throw power, good accuracies all around. And he'll certainly be a challenge. Got a couple decent running backs here as well.
Yeah, I would just say that the losses that we took at the running back, I feel like are a whole lot worse than what we. I'm happy that I didn't lose Flanagan as well. I believe we did, but we lost a couple of really talented running backs in the total last year. That has been kind of tough to overcome here early on in the season, but we found, I think, a couple good options. So,
Yep. yeah, for those watching my stream, BJ talking about the losses at the running back position. I look over at his defense, and it's really a young defense. And if he can manage to keep these guys around here in a year or two, this is going to be a really solid defense all around. He's got really good safeties. He's got a ton of them, but he's really, really strong at that position. And, really, I think this is a solid roster. And, I don't, barring a transfer due to, a deal breaker or whatever for Lonergan, he'll be back for another season next year. And, same thing should be said for all these running backs. Really, if BJ can just stave off the portal, he's going to have a really solid roster next year and really probably the year after that. But I would say that we have to come in as the pretty decent favorites here, and I know BJ's kind of expecting that this one is going to be a tough one for him, especially coming off of what happened in our game, my game against Tyler.
I feel like there's, it's one of those things like what you saw with TCBYU. You're coming off a loss to Louisville team, and you're coming back home. It's going to be, I think it's going to be a bloodbath if I'm not able to withstand some of the early momentum.
Speaking of bloodbath, it's been a defensive bloodbath in Las Vegas. The Vols and the Cougars playing on the hardwood right now. It's a 66-64 lead for the Vols as it stands right now. I'll keep my eye on that one as we get into this one. BJ, I'm going to go ahead and hit search.
All right, I'm hitting search as well. Hopefully we will be matched up here perfectly. Now, you can tell the folks at home, looks like you've been trying to get a new
Indeed.
paper working where I was trying to go. Crapped out on me.
Yeah, just going to try something out here for the meantime. I don't know if this is the finished product of it, though,
Yeah, I get you. I'm really sad that I thought you would wear black to be fun.
No, I'm not going to do that. I need to make sure I share the link in the chat.
They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly. But you never know what's going to happen. Welcome, everyone, to Louisville, Kentucky, L&N Stadium, home of the Cardinals. As we'll see a squad from the American,
All right.
Boston College
It's L&N something. L&N Memorial or something like that.
In this conference, the Louisville Cardinals. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer.
Really looking for more out of Coy Parrish at safety. He's the highest-rated player on the team by a wide margin. And we have not really gotten the impact that we wanted to from him. So you're getting the ball first, BJ.
No reason to risk trying.
And of course, for those that have just caught on over the last couple of weeks, as you will know, we lost our starting running back, Joseph Hyman. He's going to be gone for at least the next 4 or 5 weeks.
Looking to throw on first down. The sure hands, it's Harris. That's the kind of play that
picking on the former TCU Horned Frog, Micah Strickland.
Looking for a productive
right there.
On first down.
Yep.
They'll give it to the back.
Play there by Arion Carter, so a couple players from our favorite schools.
Run game is good, balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you
got to
pass the football a little bit more, but sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Second down, he'll throw it. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Jones.
Looks like you kind of took my advice there on your second listed running back, who's got a little bit more speed.
One of the things I love about this offense is they're very versatile in their passing attack. They throw to receivers and tight ends, and the screen game is big as well. This guy is a weapon, and you're seeing that here early.
They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Turning it on.
My defense really struggled against Tyler, and it looks like it's going to be a similar story early in this one.
That is such great execution by this offense. 3rd down and 2. They know you're running the football, but they were physical. Great job creating a little bit of space. Not only do you get the 1st down, you chew up a bunch more yards too. Nice execution by this offense.
Got a little space. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19.
That one rolling in from Zaquan Patterson there.
Coaches, they said we are going to run the ball on the first drive of this game and really see if we can establish that line of scrimmage. You've seen that early so far, and after that explosive run, they've now set themselves up here in the red zone looking to score some points.
Hand off from the gun.
We have really struggled to tackle, man.
And it's a 1st down for Boston College.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number 1. It was priority number 1. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
He is down at the 1.
I got to quit trying to use or tackle on the outside. I can't do it. Just can't do it.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it
Right down the field.
Touchdown, Boston College!
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Finds his man. It's Jefferson. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
Not wasting any time. You just watch the opponent go down on their first drive and score a touchdown. So right away, you're aggressive. You're throwing the football on your first play of the game, and you're getting a nice completion. Really nice job.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the 1st down? The Cardinals come to the line with a new set of downs. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon. Defense a little too eager, and that's an encroachment penalty, 5 yards for the offense. After the flag, distance for a 1st down cut in half. They can really get aggressive on 1st and 5. The give to Davis. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wants to throw on 1st down. The short hands. It's Skinner. Finds a crease at the 20. Rustled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive. After ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, now they've got it 1st and 10 from the 13. Gets the back moving. Quarterback keeps it. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. They run the reverse. And the defense was ready when the receiver tried the tricky run.
What a great job by the backside of the defense staying home. A lot of time the run looks like it's going the other direction. What happens? You start to chase. Nope. These guys stayed home and played their assignment, and that's why they had success.
He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering toward a score. And here they come going for the 1st down on 4th and 2. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty.
I'll take it.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
Something we haven't tried to do a whole lot of so far this year.
Didn't have to back up that far. It's still 1st and goal. They'll try to pass their way in. Into the end zone he goes.
We have an answer. Appreciate you tuning in there, RJ.
The blockers, the offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision.
This Tennessee-Houston game is insane. .1. Tennessee leads at 75-73. They're at the line. 76-73, a chance for Houston, 4.1. They took the timeout to advance the ball, I think.
Looking downfield on 1st down. That's caught. It's Johnson.
Jaquan Patterson there again.
Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They're going to run it.
Good play. That's the senior Lawson. There it is.
As soon as he got it.
We have not had very many, wins off the ball this year. That's a story. I mean, my defensive line has significantly underplayed this year. Well, I wouldn't say significantly. They have kind of disappointed in ways this year. And then your offensive line has struggled.
Had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete.
Strickland almost jumped that.
Touchdown on the opening drive.
Tennessee gets the win 76-73. I presume Houston missed the last shot.
I don't know what he said, but I think, just invoke the fear of God into this defense, because this 3-and-out has been sensational, dominant. This is the way they've got to play moving forward.
Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. They tied it with a touchdown the last time they had it and trying to complement the defense's good work by taking the lead here. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. And he was hit just as he
waited too long.
It falls to the turf.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Motion from the back. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll.
That's how I felt against Tyler, man. BJ talking about the bad angle taken there by his safety.
Big 3rd down, and his ability to catch the ball, turn around, get north, make a guy miss, and go move the sticks. Awesome individual effort.
Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
That's a miss as an OC. He's coming to the sidelines on it. Listen, that's not a great throw.
Had the open man there, just couldn't hit on the throw.
We also can't miss inside, so it's a tough dynamic when you're throwing that out route, but either way, quarterback, wide receiver, they have to do a better job being on the same page.
Come on, give me a tackle battle win, man.
Get him down at the 34 after a pickup of 4.
No.
3rd and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. The offense changing the play. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd.
Got you on the trail route.
Immediately fires to the middle. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a 1st down in the red zone at the 14.
And it's tough on the defense there. Third down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
He'll keep it himself. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take
And Vizina's done really well for me on the ground this year. It didn't really work out well against Tyler. He did a good job containing.
But being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football, when you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Week in and week out.
Honestly, dude, I'd just take a game without kicking woes.
Check this out. Appalachian State is down,
we'll see.
They are not out.
Hopefully I don't make any
Not
mistakes
inside
there.
Kid Brewer Stadium, one of the best home field advantages in all of college football. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3.
Nice. Finally, Marquise Lightfoot does something.
Sunbelt, Fun Belt. We'll circle back if anything.
Finally, Lightfoot does something.
To know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on.
I think you were asking a tight end to hold a block there.
This drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. That's real
Nice catch.
Strong, firm tackle.
Need to do a better job as a defender tackling the catch. On the curl route, he had a chance to break on the ball, get the receiver.
Really want to see Zaquan Patterson pick that.
They give up an explosive play.
The Golden Eagles come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive.
Oh, we get the stop there?
He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down.
Whew.
Man, and you see that.
Gotta make another stop.
You're like, dude,
Oh, you're gonna punt?
I just gotta fall forward and get the first down,
No?
Palmer, but the defense comes up big and gets the stop.
Oh, okay.
So on offense, don't overthink this one. 4th and inches, just line up something easy.
It literally told me you were going to punt, so you must have changed that at the very last moment there.
For the big strapping quarterbacks, but man, nowadays, dude, all you got to do is fall forward, and it's such a hard play to stop. So you see
Well, the game lied to me, so
of football, and it's just a difficult play to stop.
Leaves it with the back.
Stanquan Clark, all-conference linebacker.
They're trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
And the Golden Eagles trying to find their way forward.
Also, something that we can say about Tennessee beating Houston in basketball is that the Vols get their revenge for their Elite Eight loss to the Cougars last year.
The play action fake.
Don't pull him forward.
Right at the 40-yard line as this offense continues to show great patience.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Under fire.
Oh, come on, man. Everyone else gets a sack on me on that play. Literally everyone gets a sack on me on that play.
That's what it means for the quarterback to be responsible for the blitzer. He held it as long as he could, got rid of it, and they pick up the first down.
Yeah, and it's basically like him blocking that, right? Just letting him come in. Now I throw it to the running back. And now as a defense, I got to get that guy on the ground.
We just can't tackle worth anything. We are absolutely we're going to have to figure out something defensively, too.
Boston College coming to the line after moving the chains.
Looks like I'll be doing a bunch of reading tonight.
To the air on first down.
We cannot do anything much defensively, man. We're so inconsistent.
The big tight end tries to make a catch.
Yeah, there's good solo plays, but we are really struggling to be consistent defensively.
Dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
He gets it all the way down.
This defense is everyone talking about how my team's good defensively. No, absolutely not.
As we get deep in the first half.
This team is absolutely terrible defensively.
Looking to throw again. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
And this offense shows right away on first down. They're willing to pass down here. Does this soften them up a little bit?
This defense is atrocious.
They'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5.
One. Yeah.
The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. And he fought for everything he could. Probably lucky it wasn't worse with all of the company he had in the backfield.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on third down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big-bodied guys that you know can win in contested situations.
Because you are able to convert on the downs that matter, and my defense doesn't care.
Now 3rd and goal and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
If they're able to make that pick, they're wiping points off the board. But because he dropped it, now it's 4th down. And, of course, they're still in field goal range with an opportunity to score 3.
Good right down the boulevard. That'll bring him to within 4. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Trying to set up the screen. At the 35, he's got room. He stopped at the 40, but it'll be a 1st down here late in the half.
And there you go. You see, you don't have to throw bombs to get big plays in the passing game. Just screen it to your running back. As soon as he catches it, he gets upfield. And how about the downfield blocking by these linemen and the wide receivers as they rip off that explosive play.
Turns it on in midfield. They'll get him stopped at the 45, but it's a big 15-yard pickup and a 1st down. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. The offense getting set for a 1st down from the 45. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Davis.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect, pass protect. Last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on it.
Breaks into the open. And he just...
Touchdown, Umodu.
And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Cardinal.
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole 1st half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
And with the extra point, it's a 21-10
That
game.
specific screen pass is really tough to defend.
Defense will be called on to protect this lead. He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25.
If you go back and watch my stream, BJ, you'll be able to see what I mean by that. It's a really tough one to defend.
How aggressive will the play calling be? Going right to work up top. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays.
Colin commented, BJ unravel time.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Johnson. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. They'll have just enough time to get 1 more snap before the half.
The one before it. Tyler's also in the Discord.
He's looking to
For
throw.
those watching my stream.
Going over the top. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the 1st half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. It's all teed up. Boston College will kick to start this third quarter. And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback, then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now second down. He'll pull it on the read. Got enough for the first down. There he goes.
Vizina, let's go! Let's go, Vizina!
Touchdown, Louisville! And once he found open space,
What a run.
the man might as well start playing. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6.
Oh.
Now, you've seen the evolution of the option, and you've seen the evolution with the scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback.
He has not ran a 4-verse play.
BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. They're down 28-10, and I don't think it's exaggerating to say their chance of winning this football game probably rides on this drive. Really nice pick.
Stuff like that, BJ, is why you're rushing for more than I am.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
Cranking up a drive like that can really get you going. It's first.
Did you forget who you're playing?
To the ground with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play. Able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
This Discord's great.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Going to try to pop one on the screen. He breaks it.
I got one running back.
Didn't have much room to run, and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there, and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Leaves it with the running back. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. BC back to work after picking up the first down. They'll move the wide receiver. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally, and they understand the importance of getting leads early, making the offense predictable, having to throw in these types of situations so they...
Oh, he's got some
We
space.
can't do much of anything.
Bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Boston College right back to the line. Rides to back and leaves it. Powers through the defender. He's
Our
all
tackling
over the
is
field.
beyond
He showed it
terrible.
all on that run.
Every offense wants to be able to
I mean, it is beyond terrible. My defense tackles worse than Collins did in year 1.
Or just get first downs like that run right there.
Yeah, it is, brother. Have you watched the last 2
They'll run
games?
it on first and goal.
It's pretty bad. I watched a lot of your games last year. This is pretty bad.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 25 defenses. Stop.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Eagles. Oh, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead.
Daryl Truman is the most Boston College name I've ever seen in my life.
Still down, but this is a great start to getting back in this ball.
BJ has a running back, number 48. His name's Daryl Truman.
Closer, it's 28-17. Kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. And after that last score, this is just a two-possession game now, and they'll be looking to find some cushion on this drive. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big game. Turning it on!
Go Trayshawn. Go Trayshawn. Nice.
They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Just a short pass to the tight end. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be...
Your run defense has done pretty well, I'd say.
Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
They'll ride Davis here. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. He might want another play. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Man, they just couldn't find a hole. Down in the red zone, the field shrinks. So much harder to complete those passes. But 4th and short. Now, decision time, baby.
It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And that lead grows even bigger. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. App State is lighting up the scoreboard right now thanks to a dazzling offensive display. They're up by 21 over Coastal Carolina. Obviously, big implications here in the Sun Belt, and as this one plays out, we'll keep you posted.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. With the catch, it's Harris.
Oh, my God.
At the 45 on his
This
way.
defense. I am so sick of this defense.
He's at the touchdown, Boston College. A great catch and run for 6. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I
Really
like those
frustrating
long
defense,
touchdown
man.
passes where I just threw it really short, and he did the rest of the work.
Really, really awful defense.
And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The give to the back. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Go Trayshawn. And Coy Parrots just didn't even try to block there.
And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play.
And as a defense, how scary is it having to defend?
Playing him a little bit on offense, not a lot.
And you saw it on that last play. It's not necessarily throwing him the ball over your head. They just get it to him quickly. The hard part now is running and tackling that guy. Not easy to do.
That's the end of the period, and Louisville has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Hands it off. Going to be a gain of about 3 down to the 21. And the Cardinals are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Working the middle, it's complete.
Zena, we got to be better with the throw there, man.
Change and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14.
He has been the go-to guy on offense all game long. And on a critical 3rd down here in the 4th quarter, surprise, surprise, guess who they go to? That guy.
Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The Cardinals are moving quickly down the field. He's looking to pass. They'll run the screen. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He'll do it himself. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
And I love that decision by this quarterback. No monkeying around, man. Get to the spot, get the first down, lower your shoulder. I don't need a big play. I just want another set of downs. Nice job running.
Into the end zone he goes.
Big score. Defense isn't getting it done today, so it's got to be the offense, man.
They're about to push their record to 5-1.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession.
Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. Used the play fake, now to throw. Got a man, it's Harris. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
I can't stop you anyways, BJ, so.
Something positive on the first play. The drive is good. Listen, the hill is large, right? Like this, we need 2 scores. We got to have 2 touchdowns to get back in this game. We got to be aggressive. We got to take shots, but obviously not put the football
dude, oh my God.
And he's still running after the move. And he'll ramble to the
no, it's my defense. He did stay up.
Really good job.
You're playing me.
You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield.
This is hopeless.
Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. The Golden Eagles getting set on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing.
I'm just disappointed in the effort, man.
Running to the football, nowhere.
With my defense.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down.
I'm disappointed by the effort of my defense. We're not tackling anything.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every
We can't get a stop on 3rd down to save our lives.
He can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Wants to go up top. It's complete. Touchdown, Boston College!
We've made exactly 1 stop.
6 more points. On to attempt the try.
One stop
I think the
combined,
days of
both of
running
us.
backs just running downhill are out the window. You better be able to do this. You see the playmaker, slip him out of the backfield, throw him the football. He'll handle the rest, get in the end zone for the touchdown.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
And the Cardinals just got that huge run. They love explosive play.
I really don't know, man.
Rushes on him. Fires to the big fella. And he'll be run out of bounds. And these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals.
One of the things I love about this guy is he's so hard on himself. Did a lot of good things last week, but he also threw one interception. He said that just ate away at him all week long. Coming into this game, he wanted to play perfect. No picks so far today. He's doing just that.
They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all
RJ calling it like it is, man.
No
Both of
mystery
these
on
teams
that
are
play.
terrible
With the lead,
defensively.
We are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you, right into the teeth of
Both
the
of these
defense,
defenses are
and they're
terrible.
still
At least
able to
today
get a
they
nice
are.
game.
I mean, there's just no excuse for our defenses to be playing this poorly.
Run on 1st and goal. And he was fortunate to get that one back to the line of scrimmage at the 5. No gain on the play. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon. Defense had them backed up, and then they're in the neutral zone, and the offense will say thank you very much. That is a costly penalty on this defense. Now they're dealing with a 2nd and 2. Trying to pound their way in. And he'll be stopped for no gain. Still sitting at the 3-yard line. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
Well, definitely can say that
This is a money play.
the defense has frustrated both of us quite a bit today.
Caught behind the line. It's Skinner. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown Cardinals. They're now in really good shape to get back
No,
into
don't
the
get me
win
wrong.
column as
I'm
they
happy with how the
extend
offense has
their
played
lead.
today. Don't misunderstand me there. I'm just not happy to be giving up 31 points when I'm about to roll into games against Ralph, Alex, and RJ. I'm not happy about that.
They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score.
We played he beat me in a 10-7 game. He beat me in a 10-7 game last year.
DC has the ball back.
More worried about how the defense plays in that one.
They're going to throw it to start the drive. With the catch, it's Harris. Oh, he's got some space. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. Boston College wants to play fast.
This quarterback
I don't know how I
really
beat
good
him.
today. Has been on top of it, seeing things really, really well. That
I beat him by
pass right there
7.
put him over the 300-yard mark. That's a pretty good day.
Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. Now on 1st and 10 from the 35. Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Moore. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play.
And defensively, this is exactly what
I really
you want,
can't.
right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. And you're going to win this game.
Caught in the backfield. It's
Oh
Jones.
my God, we made a tackle ahead of the sticks. Unbelievable.
Defense
It actually
spelled that
happened.
one out from the beginning.
I don't believe it.
Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
Well, the windows right now to throw into are getting
Who?
smaller and smaller. How about the defender that time? Breaking on the ball. It was the hit that caused the incompletion.
Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there and got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Man, oh man, those types of penalties just drive defensive coordinators crazy. Was 4th down, now 1st down. Snagged out of the air. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Lost to throw again.
God, I even knew where he was going with that. And we are terrible. We are absolutely god-awful on defense.
And listen, still a ways to go. But
we are god-awful on defense.
Getting you back in the ball game. Now, we got a one-possession game. We've got our score.
He's going to get the 2 as well. Don't get it twisted.
Stop. Now, the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back.
Trying to punch it in. He's not going to make it in, and the decision to go for 2 does not work out. Just under a minute and a half to play, and to have a shot, you got to believe they have to recover this onside kick. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch. And the quarterback's just going to take a knee.
And this situation here on 2nd down is the exact situation this offense wanted to stay out of. You got the lead late in the ball game. You want to get positive yards, keep that clock ticking. Now in a situation, it's interesting. Do they want to throw the football? How much do they trust their quarterback not to make a mistake here late in the football game with the lead?
Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. And they'll take a knee. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
Well, this quarterback has had a lot of success burning this defense with his legs. That time, though, there was nowhere to go. Give the defense credit. They won their one-on-one.
It actually won't. I'll have to do something.
Speed, getting to him and bringing him down for a TFL.
And this is the favorite formation in the offense. This is what you want to end every game with. Victory formation, take a knee. You can tell the crowd's into it, digging it, and they're loving the victory.
Can you believe this? The offense is going for it on 4th down. A run for the quarterback. That will be the final play as they make the stop, and the clock has expired here. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with
thankful for the win,
making the
but
plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Needed to see more from my defense.
Experience matters, and this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps. They've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think
both of us have a legit reason to be. We literally had one. I think we had one combined stop, and it was mine, and that's the reason I won the game. It's literally the reason I won the game.
Success, and you look up and you're like, dang, we strung a couple wins together.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports.
Vizina, really efficient day passing. Didn't run the ball. I mean, we ran the ball okay. It wasn't really incredible, but it was respectable. 14 pancakes for Pendleton. Needed a game like that from him. Hey, BJ, you want to know something interesting? You gave up 0 sacks and 0 picks. Good job. Well, Tyler, I guess Marquise Lightfoot is just trash.
Yeah, Jordan might.
I guess.
Damn you, Clay.
What?
Damn you, Alex. My top prospect in my board you got.
Yep.
I can't recruit at this fucking school, dude. I swear.
I got the early visit in there, though, so.
Yeah, I know. I thought easing into the pool would be nice. Because of the pipeline, but I guess not. Was somebody watching Dancing with the Stars? Unfortunately. My wife
RJ, if you're still in the chat, RJ, are you planning on playing your game tonight? Is that what I saw you tell me yesterday? Cam, you have UL Monroe.
Yes, I am currently playing UL Monroe.
Yeah, you better beat the crap out of them, Cam.
Which will just leave Sean and Ralph. But yeah, I'm for those on the stream, I'm not really feeling too good about the game against Ralph, considering the offense he just put up against Colin.
Yeah,
Defense looked bad.
my defense isn't great, but it's definitely better than that. It doesn't look that bad this year.
And I know that in user games you're going to give up more points. I understand how that works, but for a defense that had previously in the previous 4 games had given up a total of 37 points combined over the first 4 games of the year, his defense has played really bad since then. So, well, we'll see how it goes. We get our 3 gauntlet games with VTech, Miami, and West Virginia. And we still have number 2 Georgia on the schedule for later. So, it's a tough schedule. Tough schedule. We'll see.
Yeah, we were.
Honestly, Georgia was pretty beatable. I would have picked Georgia if not for
This game gave me a tough one against Clemson last year. I hope this is not the same thing. But we'll take the win. We're 5-1, hanging on to a top 25 spot. We'll see how it goes against Ralph in the next one. But thank you all for tuning in. We'll see you in the next one.